Every Thursday of the school year, this club meets in the mornings. More information right ahead.
What goes into making a magazine, and what is this year's theme for Mirrors of the Soul? Stay tuned to find out.
You ever wonder where your town's favorite jewelers went? Come find out more on Jag TV.
From Blue Springs South High School, Jag TV News starts now.
Jag TV is back yet again, bringing you the latest news and updates in and around Blue Springs. I'm Kylie Dahlquist.
And I'm Owen Sterner. If you're an artist, writer, or photographer, our English department has a professional place for you to share your passion. Here's Jaden Brady with more.
South's literary magazine, Mirrors of the Soul, is currently in production, with the official theme for this year being Labyrinth. Headed by Mrs. Rayouf, the Creative Writing 2 class takes charge of the entire process. Students read every submission, rank them, and give them feedback. Then they decide whether or not the submission will make it into the magazine.
There's a lot of hard decisions that we have to make when it comes time for Mirrors of the Soul magazine. This school year we had over 500 submissions, which is fantastic. I mean, it's so great that we have so many students submitting their writing or artwork for a chance to be published, but space in the magazine is limited. So we have to be kind of harsh with our critique and trying to figure out what submissions are going to be best for the magazine.
The magazine takes an entire staff, including 2 editors-in-chief who collaborate with both the team and Mrs. Rayouf. And so far, prospects for this year's magazine are hopeful.
The submissions are looking really good. We have a lot of poetry, a lot of short stories. We do need art though, so if anyone's an artist, please submit. The theme is Labyrinth, so anything along those lines.
Yeah. It's amazing to see all this hard work put in this literary magazine and the amazing submissions that make it up. Be sure to be on the lookout for when this magazine is published, as you wouldn't want to miss out on this incredible work. Reporting for Jag TV, I'm Jaden Brady.
Awesome stuff, Jaden. I had no idea that so many students were so talented in the arts.
Speaking of talent, Blue Springs South's drill team had a strong showing this past weekend at a regional competition in Nevada. Competing against more than a dozen schools, the team overcame setbacks of having several cadets missing and still brought home an impressive second-place overall finish. The Jaguars stood out with first-place wins in both color guard and unarmed exhibition, while also placing an armed regulation in the new cadet division. Congratulations to the drill team on representing Blue Springs South with pride. Now here's Jag TV reporter Eva with the Walk of Champions.
We all know that South has the best student section in the metro, and it's all because of the success of our fellow student athletes. Last Friday night, in the height of the Cat Clash, state champions and all-state performers walked at halftime to showcase their accomplishments.
I think our school district does an amazing job, and especially our administration, of celebrating our student athletes. And they work really hard, and a lot of that hard work isn't seen.
Our athletic department had themselves quite the year in 2025, with 2 teams winning state. South's baseball won their first state title in school history, and girls cross country got another one on their resume. The Evening of Champions allowed both teams to honor their new banners.
Yeah, it was good for us to get recognized, kind of one last time before we get the season going. And not only for the baseball program, but other programs that had success last year.
After our South Side Steppers and Touch of Silver dancers performed their magic, another show occurred. Swim and dive, cheer, track, cross country, and baseball were all celebrated in front of a packed house and supportive community.
There are hundreds of student athletes here in Missouri, and only a few get the chance to be state champions. Congratulations to all those who were celebrated at the Evening of Champions. I'm Eva Ermacher for Jag TV.
Everyone remembers their first day of kindergarten. Just this week, enrollment officially opened for the upcoming 26-27 school year. It's hard to believe, but the class of 2039 is ready to start their academic journey here in the Blue Springs School District. If you have a younger sibling or a neighbor with a little one, make sure to let them know that all the information about enrollment can be found online at our official district website. It feels weird not having to enroll again this year, since I'll be out of here in May.
Don't get too ahead of yourself. You still have a lot of work to do, but you won't be alone. One group here at South is hard at work too. Kendra Haynes caught up with FCS to check out what they've been up to.
Did you know, every Thursday morning you have a chance to grow in community and grow in your faith. Fellowship of Christian Students, also known as FCS, is a club here at South, which is a faith-based student-led club, which is a good club to make friends and start your morning off with a great start.
FCS is a time for fellowship and time to get to listen and hear people talk and share their devotions Next month, we're having one of our teachers, Mr. Fairbank, come in and talk to us. This month's theme is forgiveness, and next month's theme is love. And we just get to have a time to build community and fellowship with each other. And yeah, it's just a fun place to hang out. We meet at 6:45 on Thursday morning.
Start with a game and end with a message, as students, teachers, and sometimes guests come in to give a message based on the word. Even with busy January mornings, students have still brought good vibes to the club. For more information on the club, come to the Science Hall to talk to Sunbird. I'm Kendrick Haynes for Jag TV.
From Blue Springs South High School, you're watching Jag TV.
Honey, did you change the outside light like I asked? It's about time.
What?
Did you call Moxie Pest Control first to get rid of those wasps?
No.
You'll regret it. I told you so.
I should have called Moxie Pest Control.
Don't let pests knock you down. Make pest a thing of the past at killbugsfast.com.
Gear up together. Custom group and teamwear made easy. Locally owned, locally operated. Rods Sports.
A fan favorite local business has finally made their way to downtown Blue Springs. Big Frog, a custom apparel company, is the perfect local business for your personalized t-shirts, hoodies, and more. From one garment to thousands of garments, Big Frog can bring your idea to life with a wide variety of design options to choose from. On weekdays, they're open from 10 to 6 and Saturdays 10 to 2. Come stop by the best t-shirt garment decorator on Main Street, located at 805 West Main Street in Blue Springs. And for more information, check out their website at www.bigfrog.com.
Honey, what are you doing?
Watching a cow.
Oh, what's it doing?
Impressions.
Power up your morning with a new 300-calorie egg white grill. Only at Chick-fil-A.
Hi, this is Dr. Dahlquist with Dahlquist Dental, and we're here to tell you about how things have changed in the last 4 or 5 years. PRF allows us to have more success rates in our dental implants and our bone grafting. Also, when we remove wisdom teeth, we can actually place this PRF inside the sockets, and it almost eliminates the possibility of a dry socket. And we're just right here off the outer road here in Blue Springs, or come visit us on our website at dahlquistdental.com.
Representing Blue Springs South High School and the city of Blue Springs, this is Jag TV.
Welcome back. While Jag TV brings you the latest news right here on your screen, there's a whole other crew of dedicated storytellers working to keep you in the loop online.
That's right. Our student journalists on jagnewsonline.com is your all-access pass for Blue Springs South. From deep dives into student-led organizations to exclusive teacher features and even sports recaps, they've got all of it covered. It's also your one-stop shop for all the essentials, like the full activities calendar highlighting upcoming events, quick links to our sports and club social media pages, and even our own BSSD radio.
Speaking of BSSD radio, it's officially back to normal after the non-stop holiday hits of December. We're back to playing all your favorite songs 24 hours a day with a Jag TV member coming on every day at 11 for daily updates. If you're interested in updates here in Blue Springs, Bodie Burgess has the latest on a new local business on Main Street.
2 Jewelers just moved locations right off Main Street and is fresh with plenty of awesome jewelry for people of all ages. The place is also locally owned by 2 childhood best friends.
You know, we're more of a modern jewelry store. We try to relate more to the younger people growing up.
2 Jewelers has many things, from rings, Rolexes, chains, necklaces, crosses, and so much more.
You can come in anytime and get anything cleaned, whether it's a silver chain, even something that's not real. Cleaning it's going to make it look better. Basically, it's a couple steps.
They start off with soaking the jewelry in water. After that, they steam it to get off all the excess germs and dry it off. And for this specific ring, they soak it in rhodium plate to get that extra shine.
2 Jewelers is a great place to buy and replenish jewelry. So make sure to come by and check it out right off Main Street. I'm Bodie Burgess, Jag TV.
Thanks, Bodie. I'll be sure to go buy myself some new jewelry. For athletes that want to continue their athletic journey outside of high school, Blue Springs South will host National Letter of Intent Signing Day 2 on February 4th in the main gym. This event highlights student athletes who plan to continue their athletic and academic careers at a college level. It's a special opportunity to recognize their achievements, celebrate their commitment, and honor the hard work that brought them to this moment. Now, I heard that downtown Blue Springs is getting a makeover. Here's Malia with the details.
Hey Jags, welcome to this week's City State Nation. In city news, downtown Blue Springs is getting a major makeover this year as the city moves forward with a revamping project aimed at transforming the long-neglected Main Street. The renovation will include wider sidewalks, upgraded streetlights, and a reconstruction of Main Street itself. The project will go out to bid in March with construction expected to begin in May. In state news, Monday was more than just a day off. It was a time to honor Martin Luther King Jr. And that's exactly what the volunteers of Cleaver Family YMCA in Kansas City did. Around 300 volunteers spent their morning working hard making supplies for the community. Some of the projects include making sleeping mats for beds of bags, making peanut butter sandwiches for just a sandwich, and writing notes of encouragement for local students and veterans. In national news, the Maryland Government Office said that a mini sphere, a little brother to the Las Vegas sphere, is planned for National Harbor in Oxon Hill. The proposed venue would be the first smaller-scale sphere with a capacity of 6,000 seats, and feature an exosphere with the exterior LED display of sphere that showcases both artistic and branded content. This project will use a combination of public and private funding, totaling about $200 million. The sphere would also support nearly 2,500 jobs during the construction phase and 4,750 jobs once the venue opens. That's all for this week's City State Nation. I'm Aaliyah McGlynn, Jag TV.
Speaking of downtown Blue Springs, you may remember last year when we highlighted locally owned plant and bookstore Read and Rooted. Well, they've been busy since then. After months of planning, prepping, and moving a ton of books, they've officially celebrated their grand opening of their brand new location on January 17th. It's a big step forward for the shop, and an exciting moment for anyone who's watched them blossom from the beginning. Make sure to check them out. Now, Joe Mike Bonadonna has you covered for all things music in this week's Entertainment Report.
A big release in the hip-hop world, plus a new star-studded movie hitting theaters, and what new Netflix show is rising in popularity is what's to come on this week's edition of Entertainment. Finally, after 8 years, A$AP Rocky released a new album titled Don't Be Dumb, which marks his 4th studio album. After many delays dating back to 2024, the album finally released on January 16th, with songs from the album Punk Rocky and Helicopter releasing a week before the album came out. Features on the album include Tyler the Creator, Brent Faiyaz, will.i.am, and more. Don't Be Dumb is currently aiming to debut #1 on this week's Billboard Top 100 chart. The album makes sure to give fans of A$AP a little bit of everything, with different genres like jazz, hip-hop, metal, R&B mixed in throughout the album. Following his outstanding performance last year as Pennywise in It Welcome to Derry, Bill Skarsgård is back on the big screen in his new movie, Dead Man's Wire, which is a crime thriller, true story about Tony Christus' 1977 Indianapolis hostage standoff that was broadcasted live on the news. The film stars other big names like Dr. Ray Montgomery, Al Pacino, Coleman Domingo, and others. The film opened up with a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes and a 7.1 out of 10 on IMDb, so movie lovers, this might be something worth checking out. Lastly, a new Netflix limited series has taken the internet by storm with the release of His and Hers, which is based off the book written by Alice Feeney. The series stars John Bernthal as a detective and Tessa Thompson as his wife, where a murder in their hometown brings them together and they both start to suspect each other while investigating the crime. The show is known for its fast pace, numerous twists, and exploration of the couple's complicated past. That's all for this week's segment of Entertainment. I'm Joe Mike Bonadonna for Jag TV.
This entertainment segment is brought to you by Lunar Bowl, located just off North 7 Highway in Blue Springs. LunarBowl.com.
There are first days, long days, day after day after day, and days you've worked so hard for. So today, let's focus on turning your retirement dreams into reality. Because to solve the big challenges of tomorrow, take simple steps today. At Country Financial, when you're ready to start, we're ready to help.
Call your financial representative, Stephen Perch, at 816-795-6232.
It's a family fun dining experience with the highest quality gourmet pizzas and food around. The Pizza Place. Mouthwatering appetizers, gourmet pizzas with freshly made toppings on handmade dough. Pizza menus include gluten-free and vegan options. Really hungry? Try our all-you-can-eat pizza buffet, Monday through Friday, 11 to 2. And don't forget to pair that with a locally made dessert. The Pizza Place. Dine in at our Southside 7 Highway location or use our Northside location for pickup.
Skating is fun for all ages, and Rink Rats is second to none when it comes to skating rinks. Located right in the heart of Blue Springs, Rink Rats provides a safe, family fun environment with a live DJ on most Friday and Saturday nights. They offer private rentals, public parties, and open skate sessions weekly. It's locally owned and home of the Limbo Queen. Rink Rats is located just off South 7 Highway in Blue Springs. Check their website at rink-rats.com. Rink Rats, come see how we roll.
Hi guys, welcome to Culver's here on South 7 Highway in Blue Springs, where we've been serving up the best treats in town since 2007. Welcome to Delicious.
Jag TV News can be seen daily on Xfinity Comcast Channel 15.
Welcome to this week's edition of Jag TV Sports. Two all-time classics happened on the hardwood last week as the boys and girls basketball teams had games to remember against our crosstown rival Wildcats. Let's quit the talk and begin. Starting with the girls. After a late injury announcement to the Wildcats star guard, South took advantage of the absence, immediately going to work on the perimeter. Sophomore Jillian Reese knocked down several threes from far off the arc. The game was back and forth from the beginning until the end. With 2 minutes to go, Blue Springs went up by 7, and the game seemed out of reach for the Jags, but they kept the pressure, forcing several turnovers and bad shots out of the Wildcats, which led the senior guard Lindsey Word hitting a clutch three from downtown to take a 1-point lead. But the Wildcats took initiative to drive down the court and score. With 12 seconds left in the game, sophomore Leah Morgan got the ball in the paint. With time ticking away, she hit a no-look skyhook to take the lead, sending the gym into a frenzy as senior Miori Hicks shut down the Wildcats before they could even get to half court, sealing the win for the Jags. All this led to the perfect high-octane rivalry matchup. From tip-off, the Wildcats went on, forcing a run that outpaced the Jags in every category until the second quarter, and the Jags stormed back with a three-pointer from Chris Ellis. Back and forth battle continued between the Jags and Wildcats as senior Maxim Heimiller slammed down 2 dunks while everyone else was lighting up the three-point line. The upset seemed avoided until, with a miracle, the Wildcats hurried down the court and hit a game-tying buzzer beater, sending the game into overtime. Once into overtime, the Wildcats' magic wore out in the stadium atmosphere, and the Jags' pure talent took over and routed the Cats 79-71. That's all for this historic and electric week in South Sports. I'm Caden Scalfaro for Jag TV.
It never gets old watching South Sports continue to show out. Sports doesn't seem to be the only thing showing out lately. Blue Springs South's Wind Symphony has been invited to showcase their talent at this year's MMEA conference on January 29th at Tantar A Conference Center. Tickets will be available at the door for those who want to support our talented Jaguars. Students will leave January 28th near the end of the school day and return early in the evening the next day. You Jags will do amazing.
Last week, Malia took a look at our music department's trip across the pond. If you'd like to hear more about it, Owen Werner sat down with band director Mr. Hansen to chat about the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
It was a really, really fun parade. About 700,000 people is what they expected, what they estimated, I guess, to be at the parade. And they said it was one of their largest attended parades that they've had in their 40 years.
To catch the full interview, check it out on YouTube at South Jag TV. Now here's Merritt with all you need to know about the upcoming Winter Formal and this week's reminders.
Welcome to Reminders, where you stay up to date with the blizzard of news coming up. Speaking of blizzards, the Snowball is coming up on January 31st. This is a school dance that is not only an opportunity to have fun with friends, but a fundraiser for Special Olympics. Half of all proceeds go to the organization. If you want to support them further, take a stop by the Hall of Fame room to get some chocolate for a cause. Until the end of January, our Senate is selling hot chocolate in the Hall of Fame room during lunch. Proceeds from the drink also go to Special Olympics, so don't delay getting a drink to warm your heart and your stomach. Once February hits, stay tuned for the National Letter of Intent Signing Day. It takes place on the 4th in the main gym at South, where invited athletes will be able to celebrate their achievements and future commitments. Congratulations to everyone invited. After that, mark your calendars for February 12th, 13th, and 14th for South's production of The Old Man and the Old Moon. One of the leads, Max Bergman, gives us a sneak peek at what to expect from the show.
What makes this show unique is that the fact that it has music and singing in it, but the singing, however, doesn't drive the story. It's just more of like a kind of being there. And I think it also like creates a new aspect to the normal plays that you would think of.
Keep up to date with our theater's Instagram to buy tickets as the show gets closer. That's all for this week's Reminders. I'm Erin Heidi for Jag TV.
Thanks, Marin. You can catch the play at 7 p.m. on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, with an additional showing that Saturday at 1 p.m. For those keeping an eye on local wildlife, there's something pretty awesome happening here in eastern Jackson County. A nesting pair of bald eagles can be viewed live thanks to a brand new video feed set up near their nest. This project is a collaboration between the Missouri Department of Conservation and the City of Blue Springs. And get this, it isn't just any old live stream, it's the only camera of our national bird in the entire state of Missouri. For more details, head to bluespringsgov.com. Can you believe we're already in season 16 of Jag TV?
It's crazy. We've come a long way since 2010.
For sure. Speaking of which, here's a quick blast from the past.
According to weatherdb.com, Blue Springs gets an average of 12.2 inches of snow annually. The record amount of snow for each winter month is, in December of 1918, Blue Springs got 16.5 inches of snow. On January 1930, Blue Springs got 22.2 inches. And on February in 1993, Blue Springs got 37.8 inches. But for the record amount of snow in a single day is a tremendous 20.5 inches on March 23rd, 1912. Recently, a record for the highest temperature in January was just broken in 2013 with a temperature of 75 degrees Fahrenheit. This is Austin Ginther with Winter Statistics. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks for tuning into this week's Jag TV broadcast as seen daily on Xfinity Comcast Channel 15.
To stay up to date on the latest news in and around South, make sure to follow us on Facebook, X, TikTok, and Instagram. Until next time, I'm Owen Sterner.
And I'm Kylie Dahlquist. See you next week.